Hey everyone, it's Kirk McLean here, and you're watching Clay's Canucks Commentary.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks Commentary Live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I'm your host, Clay Emo Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take, for Monday night, December the 1st. Yes, the first day of the month of December. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for Daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to those of you that did double duty today, watching Parker and me. You know, I did not see the comments because we were so busy concentrating on breaking down this team, but it looked a little crazy. I shouldn't use that word. It looked a little active. That's the word I'll use, and I will go check it out a bit later. But yeah, feel free to message me after the show, anyone who wants to tell me what was going on in the chat section. So today is what I'm calling it open mic now. That's what I'm calling. If you saw the thumbnail, I haven't prepared it to show you on the screen. I'll have it ready for next time. But I was using the term open house just for you, and that's what I used to call it on my live streams, my 24-hour live stream, everything. And it had nothing to do with realtors or realty. I tossed around town hall, mic drop the mic, open forum. But there's something about open mic that speaks to me. It's because I like microphones. I've never met a microphone that I didn't like. And open mic, it has connotations of music, sometimes singing. Open mic also certainly sometimes when you're at a function or a party or a wedding or some sort of reception. Anytime you hear open mic, it means that people can stand up and talk and say something. And that's what I want people to do. So that's what I'm calling these going forward. And if you saw the thumbnail, that is me on stage in my Canucks hat, rapping at a youth conference, a young adult conference. So I might stage a better picture, but I think that one's kind of campy, kind of goofy. And so that's what I'm going to use as my thumbnail, at least for the next little bit. So thank you, Swervin. And Swervin Yrvin actually said, I like your thumbnail. Well, I appreciate that. Where is it? There it is. I like your thumbnail. Oh, here it is. Swervin Yrvin said, I like your thumbnail. Look like you're doing your best, Joe Coy. The thumbnail made me laugh. I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah, no, Kevin, I'll bring you on. I'm going to post a link in about 10 minutes, and then you can come on. Everyone gets 3 minutes. I try not to interrupt you as much as I can. Hey, Carol. And as long as you're not swearing, you're not being sexist, racist, homophobic, ableist, and that not just you, anyone. That's the kind of the unwritten rules of this chat. Otherwise, I censor you. I cut you off. I never bring you on again. And then, yeah, you don't need video. You can do audio as much as you want. No, we're not doing karaoke. What are you doing? What kind of show you think this is? Moderators, do what you need to do to keep this a safe and respectful place. Members, that's Legends, Hall of Fame franchise members, thanks for your support. And to everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, I don't know what I was going to say there, or all, whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, around the world. Thank you for being here. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three. But the fact that you're here with me, know how much I always appreciate you, how much I never, ever take you for granted. Thank you for making me your late night stop when it comes to Canucks content. This is how you can get involved tonight. Subscribe to the channel, get active in the chat session, get notified of my videos. You can like the video, like the fact that we're together, like the fact that some of you are doing double duty coming over from Canucks After Dark, like the fact that no one's been traded yet, unless you dislike that fact, and like the fact that we're continuing to build a wonderful community here on YouTube. You can leave a donation, be the first to get the donation train out of the station. You can gift a membership, buy your own membership, upgrade your membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. So I'm going to spend at max 10 minutes talking about the Canucks. Not even, I'll probably take only 5 minutes big score and standings wrap up. Then we'll do my Mitchell sponsor read. Then I'll post the link, and then I'll pump all you guys through for the second half an hour of the show. All right, let's do it. Let's start off practice today. So the Canucks practiced in California before flying out to Denver. Notables: Nils Höglander. They're in a non-contact jersey. The bright red one means don't touch me. I'm not ready yet. So Nils Höglander was there, but Connor Garland was not. Thatcher Demko was supposed to come with Nils Höglander, but didn't. So I said in my vlog today, I wouldn't say that's a setback, but he wasn't ready. And Park and I were kind of talking about this. Does it make sense to travel all the way from Vancouver just for one practice? But I guess all practice time is valuable. You can't replicate being with NHL shooters and coaches. So maybe in a perfect world, Demko was down here, was down in LA for the practice, but he wasn't. So Höglander was there, but Demko wasn't. So when it comes to the game, and other goaltending news, Nikita Tolopilo and his wife are expecting birth of baby. Maybe it's already happened already. So he flew back to Vancouver. So Yuri Patera will be called up to back up Lankinen in Toronto. So you hear that? That was updates on all four goalies. Actually, Lankinen was the only one that there's no news for, and he had news for the past week because he missed the first two games of the California trip. So Lankinen will be our starter tomorrow. Patera will back him up because he was called up because Tolopilo went home to Vancouver to be with his wife. And Thatcher Demko did not make the trip to California for the one practice. So there we go. That's the goalie update. Connor Garland not at practice, so don't expect him to play tomorrow. Don't expect Nils Höglander to play tomorrow because he was in a non-contact jersey. Maybe that comes off when they practice later in the week at home. And then therefore, the Canucks won't have any healthy forwards, extra forwards. That means Reichel will draw back in the lineup. So you have Reichel and Ratu and Baines all in the lineup tomorrow night against the Colorado Avalanche. No problem. Colorado's an easy team. They've only lost once in regulation in their first 25 games, which is absolutely sick. That's it. That's the quick Canucks roundup for today. You can tell I want to get to all of you, so not rushing, but going pretty fast. Tonight's action in the NHL, only 5 games in the NHL. We had the Columbus Blue Jackets defeating the Devils 5-3. We had the Penguins beating the Flyers in the Battle of Pennsylvania. Then we had, the Jets stink. And I know this because I have Eric Comrie. I have Hellebuck on my fantasy team, and I pick out Comrie thinking he'd get a lot of starts, but they're not winning. So Buffalo whoops them today. And then the 2 Pacific Division teams, the Ducks win, and the Sharks double the Mammoth. So you look at the standings now, and you go to the Pacific Division. It's probably not good because the 2 Pacific Division teams that were in action both won. And there we go. Anaheim up top. LA and Vegas, here's your top 3. San Jose jumps all the way to 4th now, leapfrogging Seattle. So on one hand, now the gap with San Jose's win, now we're 6 points out of 4th place, but we have 1 game in hand. But then Seattle has 3 games in hand. So who knows what we'll be looking at the end of next week. Okay, that was quick, but that's fine. I want to get to most of you, or get to you for all the time. So I'm going to I'm going to do the Mitchell sponsor read now. No, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the link in right now. So if you want to join me on tonight's show, I'm going to give people 3. Hey, nice to see you, cats and rats. I owe you a message. I will get to that probably tomorrow. I need to spend some time looking some things up. And cats and rats, Kirby did do a nice vlog about Team Canada. I will share that tomorrow per your request. It's probably too late to share it now. Not a lot of people up right now, but nice to see you in here for sure. Yeah, we have Nick that comes a lot. Windy City Hockey. We got Cats and Rats, Kirby. So it's great to see everyone here. So I'm going to open it up. You're welcome to come in. You don't have to explain why you want to be on the show. You don't have to explain why you don't want to be on the show tonight. You don't have to explain if you're on a lot, if you're not on a lot. Just don't explain anything. Just if you want to join me, just click on the link that I'm going to post right now. And if you don't want to join me, that's fine. That's fine as well. I will bring on as many people as I can. So here is the link. Join. Jessica, you should definitely join me on the show here. So I'm going to do my Mitchell sponsor read and give you guys a chance to pile in the back. And then, yeah, if you come on, you get 3 minutes and nothing sexist, no swearing, nothing ableist, no homophobic, nothing racist, and we'll be fine. And yes, I cut my hair just 2 hours ago. Harry, thank you for asking. I cut my hair just 2 hours ago, right before Canucks After Dark. Yeah, I popped by. Clay does great work. Always learning from you. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Kirby. Appreciate that very much. Okay, so start to pile in, people. Meanwhile, I will do my mid-show sponsor read. I always start off by thanking my primary sponsor, and that, of course, is Jason Lim of Van City Experts. Thank you to my channel sponsor, Jason Lim of Van City Experts Real Estate. At Van City Experts, their experience, knowledge, and expertise can serve you well in navigating through the real estate market and will help you to choose the best home or condo in the Greater Vancouver area that best suits your and your family's needs. Thank you to my secondary sponsors. The first one is Gassy Jack Art. You can check him out at gassyjackart.com. He creates a wonderful artwork you see behind me. I think he's doing Christmas orders up until this Friday, if I'm not mistaken. We got Mulligan Golf Company, mlgngolf.com. Check them out for golfing apparel and accessories. And then my supporting sponsor, Vessi Footwear, tinyurl.com/VessiClay. Receive a free pair of socks off your next purchase of Vessi shoes. Thanks to everyone who's purchased Canuck Clay merch. You can do so at canuckclay.threadless.com. Reminders how you get involved today. You can subscribe to the channel. You can like the video. You can leave a donation. You can gift a membership. You can buy your own membership, upgrade your membership, use your monthly membership message. And if you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. So once again, you're welcome to join me in my open mic, not open house, open mic. Make sure that you have something to say. Okay. Make sure you have something to say. Don't come on and expect me to ask you questions. I can, but it's not my preference. You're an open mic. You come because you have something to say. So I hope that makes sense. I'm not gonna be too strict about it, but we'll be able to tell pretty quickly if you have nothing to say. I'm gonna give everyone 3 minutes. I think that's fair, especially with the amount of people piling in the back end, which is good. And yeah, I appreciate all you guys being here. Oh, one other thing. Open mic. So yes, Rosie, I want to see your CM Punk pipe bomb for sure. And one last thing I forgot to do. What was I going to do? My shows this week. Yes. I want to remind you guys. So I have a show tomorrow night. It'll be a post-game Canucks versus Avalanche when we destroy them. Yeah, sure. So that'll be at 11 p.m. Also, give you an in-depth review of my week one of 2 weeks of bowling playoffs. So yes, Jacob's team and my team are on the A side, the top 10 teams. And then unfortunately, Sean's team did not make the A side, so he's on the B side. So we're going to make fun of him all night tomorrow night. Then I have no show on Wednesday morning because I have to be out my door by 6:45 driving out to a retreat house. So no show Wednesday morning, then no show Wednesday night because that retreat is overnight. But then Thursday I'll be back. It's not a post game. We'll just kind of hang out on Thursday. Actually, I have an idea for that. And then I will do morning shows on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday to wrap up Friday night's Utah game on Filipino Heritage Night, which I'm going to. Then Sunday to wrap up Saturday night's game against Minnesota Wild, which I'm not going to because I'm going to the Hidden Wonders Magic Show for the second time. Okay. I'm not sure why I tell you so much about my personal life. It's not like I'm giving you my banking info or passwords and everything, but you know, I'm an open book for the most part. I try and be transparent, and I hope that you would care about me, my family, and my exploits and my achievements just as I care for all of you and yours. I hope that makes sense. Okay, enough sappy stuff. Let's go. So I'm looking in the back. I see, we're going to go in this order. I see Rain, Darren, Bobby Ray, Jay, Harry, and Carol. That's the order that we're going in for now. 3 minutes each. I got to be pretty strong about that because and then Yrvin. So there's already 7 people in there, which is good. That's 21 minutes. And that's not including my intros, outros, and people going over 3 minutes. So I might be rude. I might just cut you off between 3 and 3:30 if it's going long. It doesn't mean I don't care what you have to say. It just means I'm trying to give everyone equal time. And then Kevin is in there. Perfect. So that's 8. We'll see what happens as we go. Kevin, I kind of want to get Kevin on first because we've never had him on. I think that's what we're going to do. This is my show. I can do what I want. Kevin, we're going to put you on first. So I think you're going audio only, and I don't think I've met you before. Although unless your username is throwing me off. Let's see what happens. So Kevin, I can't see you, but no, Kirby, I do this about once or twice a week, maybe once a week now for the past few months. Okay, Kevin, here we go. Bring you on in 3, 2, 1. Hello, Kevin.
Hey.
How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Where are you coming from? St. John's.
St. John, New Brunswick. Good.
So what time? So what time is it? 3:30 in the morning?
3:30 a.m. And I'm getting a lot of feedback. I'm hearing you double.
Okay, so that means are you have the stream on as well?
Yeah.
On your computer, on your phone?
Yeah, I have the stream going here.
Okay.
I think
Kevin, turn down the volume of your laptop and only listen to me through StreamYard where you are backstage. You see what I mean? Because the show is 5 seconds later delayed than what you and I are talking about. So I need you to turn down your computer.
Okay. Well, you say you're going to give me 30 seconds uninterrupted, so I'm just going to talk.
No, I'm going to give you 3 minutes uninterrupted. Kevin, can you hear me?
Yep. Oh, okay,
Kevin, can you?
Yep, I'll take 3 minutes. Okay,
but I need you to turn down your computer though.
Well, I can't. I don't have any volume on my computer.
All right, go for it. It's all yours, brother.
So, okay, I'm going. So number one, I don't think the Canucks need a rebuild. I think they need to do a retool. I think they can probably get about
Kevin, you're losing yourself here. Okay.
You know, from trading maybe. Oh yeah. No, there's something weird going on. Maybe because I'm in New Brunswick. We're kind of a slower country out here, and it's also 3:30 in the morning. But
all good.
I don't think we need to trade a Pedersen or a Hughes to do a complete rebuild. I think if you look at players like Russell or Garland, players like that, you can get a couple of first round picks to add now, and we really don't need to add 6 first round picks in the next 2 years, because in 5 years when they're all starting to play, we have to start paying them at real salary wages. Like if you look at Edmonton, they have 4 great players that are all topping out at high paying wages. Toronto, same thing. You know, if we get a bunch of rookies in a row, like if you look at when we got Horvat, then we got Besser, then we got Demko, then we got Pedersen, Hughes, and there's room in between to include their salary increases year over year and their contracts. So you look at teams like even the Montreal Canadiens, they've got some great youth, but they're all going to be looking at huge contracts when they're coming into contention. So I like the idea of a rebuild, but I think I like the idea of a slow rebuild better. If we can just tank this year, get a first top 5 pick that we've had in forever, maybe even bomb next year. I don't think Hughes is running away.
Okay, that's awesome, Kevin. That was 3 minutes. That was good, and I'll respond to a couple of your comments. But what I'll do is I'll send you. They always say on the radio, I'll send you back to your radio, but I'll send you back to your computer. Kevin, thank you for watching all the way from St. John's. I appreciate you, man. Okay, he just muted himself. No problem. Thank you, Kevin. Okay, so it was great having him. So a reminder to all of you, and I think generally the delay has been really good. I think I could hear Kevin had his computer or TV on, like I could hear it in my AirPods. I'm not sure if you guys could hear it on your stream. So it's a lot easier if you turn down the volume of my actual stream and just focus on our one-to-one live conversation, because you could tell that the stream is actually 5 seconds delayed from live, if that makes sense. But Kevin had a lot of good points. You can tell he knows his stuff. And he's not alone. A lot of people are saying we don't need the draft picks, and he used the Edmonton and Toronto examples. Yeah, Edmonton's been a lot closer to Toronto, but yeah, they're paying their superstars a lot of money. But I kind of want to have those superstars too, and then let the money worry about itself later. As many of you said, the cap is going up as well. So great points from Kevin, and he ended off by saying that he's not convinced that Hughes wants to leave. So thank you, Kevin. If you're still listening, still watching, appreciate you watching all the way from New Brunswick. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have 8 people backstage. So the ones that are backstage, stay backstage. I'm going to get you on. And yeah, 8 times 3 is 24 minutes, midnight. That sounds about right. We might go a few minutes over, but that's fine. Now I'm just going to go. Actually, no, C Edits has never been on. And then we're going to go in order. Rain, Darren, Bobby Ray, Jay, Carol, Irvin, and Jacob to end off. Oh, we just dropped someone now. Now we're down to 7. Oh no, Kevin dropped off. Okay, C Edits, you ready to go? We're going to put you on next, actually, because we haven't had you in a while. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Hello.
Okay. Hi. I am going to stay.
What is it? It's all the it's all the non-video people today.
I don't look very presentable right now.
I highly doubt that. I'm sure you look great.
No, I actually don't. Trust me. Anyways.
Okay, fine. Fine. What's on your mind?
So as you know, I've said this pretty strongly. I'm very tired and fatigued by this core, and I am definitely on team rebuild. I think if you just look at it performance based, yes, we got that playoffs in COVID. We got the playoffs in 2024, but I don't think that's if you look at it as a report card, I just don't think that's very much to build off of. And also with the reputation this management came with Yrvin and Rutherford having that championship pedigree and won cups just hasn't really moved the needle in Vancouver. What is players like Reichel and Kampf going to do to actually build a championship team? I'm just at that point where I just think that you just need to rebuild and, say bye to this core. That includes Hughes. I know there's a risk, obviously, with rebuilding. Everyone's scared by the case of Buffalo, but you just got to take a chance. And, I know I'm not speaking for all of fans, but a lot of fans I've talked to, they just want something meaningful to look forward to. The Canucks bring us all together and they give us happy memories, but we also invest money in games, And I've always been somebody who's spent a lot of money on games, whether it's going with people who have season tickets or spending my own money. One season, I think I've spent over maybe $1,500 on single game tickets. Yeah. But I'm at that point where I'm also do I really want to spend $100 on tickets each, $200 just to see? I actually sometimes genuinely get bored at games now because I feel like there's not much for me to cheer for. And that's very rare for me to say, because I just don't think there's not enough talent in this team for it to really push it to the edge and make it to the playoffs. I just think at this point you got to rebuild. It's a tough decision to make, but I just think it's very black and white. You're either rebuilding or not. And honestly, their ceiling's not really good enough, not even for a deep playoff run, and not even for a real contender. And I'm really tired of watching this management pretend that one more patch move or trade or fix or deadline trade is really gonna magically fix structural issues that have really existed for years. And if you really look around the league, other teams like Colorado, or even other teams that have just started rising up, like Montreal, Utah, things like that, I mean, they've all gone through the rebuild. So there is strong cases for a rebuild. And one other thing I can think of is I think of the case of the Rangers, where they actually gave their fans, I believe it was a letter explaining what their next steps are. I just wish we could get something like that from the Canucks, which I don't think we really do. There's a lot of inconsistent messaging. And like he said, she said, there's always some drama that overshadows the team. But I just want results at this point. I am just really tired of being stuck in this mushy middle. And I don't think it's enough to win. And like that's where we've been at for like the last decade or so. You know, I've been Canucks fan like all my life since I was a kid. But I think enough is enough at this point. So that's my very
that was good.
Black and white take.
That was good. You filled the 3 minutes well, and people love it. We got a Slayer take, drop that mic. We got Preach C edits. We got Fire C edits hitting all the points. Yeah, people love. She dropped that bomb spot on C edits. Wow, so smart. Preach. So you got a lot of love in the chat. So I don't disagree with any of your points. You're very well. I've known you for 4 years now. I've known you to be very articulate and a good fan as well. So thank you. I don't have anything to add. I thought that was really good. So thank you. And did you get my message from earlier? I sent you a message about some contact info. Did you get it?
Did you text me or email me?
I put it in WhatsApp. Do you still use it?
Oh no, I don't use WhatsApp anymore.
Okay. Yeah. I'll send it to you tomorrow then. But just so you know, I finally got you what you needed.
Yeah, just regular text me. Yeah, text is fine.
Okay. I'll do it in front of everyone. I'll give everyone your number. Just kidding. Okay, I'll text you later. Thank you, C Edits.
1-800-888.
I thought you were going to say something else. Okay, thanks a lot. We'll talk soon.
Bye.
Okay, take care. Oh, that's awesome. C Edits is the best. Actually met her through one of my meetups. She came to one of my meetups, and the rest, as I say, is history. Awesome. Don't worry. I'm not going to go through. Actually, one day I might just sit here. If I'm really bored, I'm really lacking for content, I'll just have you guys come on and I'll try and recall the first time that I met any of you. All right. Rain, you ready to go? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Sorry you couldn't get full on Rick now, so you got the Temu budget version.
So I will talk to you about another chance to not be limited by 3 minutes. But for now, the floor is yours.
Oh God. So I'm going to piggyback on a comment that someone made last night, and I apologize for not remembering who it is, but it's the question of, why is Vancouver hard on the BC talent, in particular Evander Kane? And I remember when he scored the goal against LA thinking, why am I not cheering? Why is it I'm not thrilled about it? And for me, it's because I'm not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of his public persona. Maybe that's the best word to put it. I think he's an addict. I think he is immature. I think he's irresponsible. I think he is a perfect example of you attract what you put out, I view him as chaotic and toxic, and he thrives on that. And so when you're that type of person, that's all you're going to attract are the toxic, chaotic people. And it's that chaos and toxicity that has led to lawsuits, bankruptcy, gambling debts, divorce, although it takes two to wreck a home, but that's me. And
what, you wreck homes?
No.
You said that's me. Oh, I know. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, that's just me who thinks that. Yeah, and it doesn't help that his ex-wife is 59 Shades of Nuts. But anyways, I digress.
No comment. Keep going.
No comment. No, but I just think because I recognize all those things about myself, it makes it harder to want to cheer for him. I think, and it's a struggle. It's a thing I struggle with. I'm like, But yeah, I just think, and I've said before, change does not change until you've changed. And I think I need a good 3 years of him not being in the news, of him just playing on the ice. I don't want to hear any more off ice antics. I don't want to hear another lawsuit. I don't want to hear another claim from his ex-wife, who, like I said, takes two to wreck a home. And by the way, maybe this is my hot take. When you get married and you live with somebody, there is no such thing as I didn't know. I'll leave it at that.
all the married people in the chat, like, preach. Okay.
There's
Rain,
no such thing as I didn't know. There's no such thing.
Right. I love a lot of what you had to say, and I love how passionate and articulate you are as well. I will ask you this in the spirit of, and it's not my job to defend Kane, but it's my job to converse with you, right? Okay. Would you say but didn't that 3-year good probation period, wasn't that his Edmonton run?
No.
Why not? I thought he was a model. I thought he was a good model citizen in Edmonton, but maybe I read the wrong thing. Like, I heard it went well in Edmonton.
I'm trying to think, because the lawsuit was 2021, 2022, something like that. I don't know. I think, but also then again, at that point, I'm younger. I'm not thinking that forward, but when you grow it to a certain age, so because remember, your brain grows until you're 25, and so the last part that grows is the part of the brain where you think reasoning and you able to break stuff down. So
sure. And whether it's 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, that's semantics. Your point is you need to see more. You need to see.
I don't want to hear you talk about how much you changed, just because change is like confidence. It's quiet, and the louder you shout about how much you changed, the less believable you sound saying it.
All right, man. That's why it's called open mic, so you can drop it. That was good. That was very good. Drop the mic. So I'll have my people talk.
I have to say some hot takes for later.
So. I'll have my people talk to your people, and we'll set up that segment soon. All right.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right. Thanks, Rain. Appreciate you, man. Talk to you soon.
Let's do that.
Okay. Thanks, bud. Bye. That was Rain. Love it takes as always. We go next to Darren in Victoria. Darren.
Hi, Clay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you and see you.
Great. Well, thanks. Actually, I'm not in Victoria today. I'm actually in Vancouver. I'm actually trying to plan a trip here. I've been packing right now to prepare for my trip to the Philippines in
When do you
about
leave?
a few days.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah,
That's great.
So actually got something for the trip, and it happens to be, if you can see it, a Canuck sun hat.
Nice.
So I can sport my loyalties while I'm tripping through the Philippines. So
good.
Yeah, so I'm there to experience Christmas with my sister-in-law's family. So it will be quite an adventure there. Yeah.
Awesome. First time there?
First time, yeah. It's also going to be a first time spending Christmas in a heated or a hot tropical area. So this is going to be so weird.
It's going to be beautiful, and you're going to be, the traffic is unlike any, well, there's a lot of places but the traffic is unlike anything you'll experience. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been there for a while. Any hints on what I should look out for? Or
yeah, are you staying in Manila, or are you staying in provinces? Where are you staying?
Manila, mostly.
Yeah.
Manila and Pampanga.
Okay. Well, in Manila, what I will say is don't plan to do like multiple things a day. Sometimes the traffic is so bad, you only get to two things, like a meal and one thing, as opposed to like, it's not like Vancouver or Victoria where you just putt around and nail multiple things off your list, right?
Right.
Food's good. Nightlife is really good, especially if you like live. You know how much I love live music. So many clubs and pubs where you can just sit there and enjoy some very talented musicians. That's the nice part of it. Yeah. I'm
kind of looking forward to that. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I'll be back before the end of the month.
Oh, sweet. And then how long are you in Vancouver on your way back? Just quick.
I'll be in Vancouver a week after.
Okay, text me when you're here. Text me when you're back. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And you got a quick Canucks take for us before you go?
Yes, I do. And that is, this is following from what I've said last time I was on your chat. Canucks should not entertain trading their first round pick. I know it is very tempting to try to improve, but we're 6 points behind, and I am very nervous about trying to upgrade because we're 30th overall, and that puts us in a shot for McKenna. And my feeling is that if we blow this shot, if we trade away our pick, and that pick turns out to be McKenna, because the New York Islanders, they won the draft lottery when they were like, what? 12th overall, 12th from the bottom? Yeah. If that ever happens to us, I mean, I don't think I would ever forgive this team. I think that would be a wasted opportunity, and that would just choke off any hope I have for this franchise.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong. I've devoted my loyalty to this franchise since I was little, but that would be the ultimate sin. And I don't think I would. Yeah. And I don't think it would be something I would recover for a while. Yeah. So,
well, I hear you loud and clear. So you're in the camp of don't trade the pick, especially considering where we are in the standings right now. Yep, that'd be very short-sighted. It would be very short-sighted. That'd be the ultimate short-sighted move to trade the first round pick this year. They won't.
Yeah,
they won't.
Particularly now that it's a strong draft, we can get a good player out of this to do the reset. And I call it a reset because we don't really need to rebuild.
Correct. And as some people are saying, it might not even be McKenna. Like there's 3 or 4 players that are really good. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Darren. Well, I hope you have an awesome trip to the Philippines. Be safe, and I look forward to chatting with you when you get back.
Great. Yeah. Well, hey, you have a happy holiday with your family, and all the best for you and your family too. And we'll see you when we'll talk to you when I get back.
Sounds great. Thanks, Darren. Take care.
All right. Take care.
All right. We're going to wrap up with the next 3. It's going to be Jay, and then it's going to be Irvin, and then it's going to be Jacob Doodle Hockey. So let's go to Jay in 3, 2, 1. Hello, Jay. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I got your email. I'm sorry you missed the Zoom call, but you missed apparently the whole day yesterday.
Yeah. Yes.
Were you tired? You must have needed some rest.
I must have been. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to. Do you have a take or opinion to share today?
Hold on. Because I missed last night, and even though this is for everybody and not the legends and the Hall of Famers, I wore this.
Go closer to the camera, or can you lean forward? Legends. That's awesome.
The Canucks legend shirt.
I love it. Is there anything on the back? I'm not going to make you turn around, but is there anything on the back? Uh-oh, here he goes. Sorry, I feel like I'm so bossy. Can you back up closer? Oh, never mind. I can't read it. I'll let you tell me, Jay, what, you probably can't hear me.
Hold on.
Yeah. Thank you for that effort. What does it say on the back, Jay?
It's Kirk McLean.
It is Kirk McLean. Awesome. Yeah, he's great. Thank you for sharing that. What's on your mind today, Jay? What's on your mind?
Headphones are burgering up.
Can you hear me now?
Sort of, but it's cutting in and out.
Okay. I shouldn't have made you turn around. Sorry, man.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sort of.
Okay. I'll just ask one question. What's on your mind today?
Not a whole heck of a lot.
Oh, I appreciate your honesty. What'd you do today?
A whole lot of nothing.
Okay, this is a great interview. Okay, here's one. What's 0 plus 0? No, you're supposed to say nothing because that's what you've been. I set that up for you, Jay. I set it up for you on a tee. All right. Anything else you want to share? I'm happy you shared that wonderful hoodie. It looks awesome. Kirk McLean. Anything else? Oh, I know what I was going to ask you. You sitting
under it.
Sorry?
I'm swearing a couple of hoodies under it.
Yeah, you look very warm. I will ask you one thing. I saw you mention in Canucks After Dark that there might not be the Paralympics, but so both Olympic and Paralympic hockey might not be ready. You were saying, correct?
Yeah, because of slow construction.
Yeah, that would be a shame.
They're behind.
They'll get it done, right? They got it. The whole world's waiting for them, literally.
Yeah. I'm not going to hold any hope for it.
Okay, that's fair. Well, Jay, thank you. I'm not sure if you hear at the end of every video, I say Quinn Hughes looks like the WWF'S $1 Million Man. That's you. I say that every single video.
Yeah.
Is that the one you still want me to say, or as opposed to Jay or anything?
Just call me by my name.
No, but how about in the videos though? Because you actually donated from
My
that
name.
account technically. Oh,
My
so I can
name,
say
my
Jay
name.
now. Yes. You want me to say your last name too, or just Jay?
Just my first name.
All right. Legendary Jay.
Yeah.
There you go.
That
Awesome.
name
Well,
I had is very long. I know.
yeah, it was, but Yrvin liked it when I said it, but I think he was the only one. he's giving me the thumbs up backstage. Well, thank you, Jay. I appreciate you, and we'll connect soon. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Talk soon, buddy. Thanks. Bye. All right. Awesome. That was good. That was fun. I feel bad for making him turn around though in his chair, but Jay and I have known each other for many, many years. He knows it's all good fun. All right. We're going to go Yrvin and Jacob. Those are our two last ones. Let's go to Yrvin in 3, 2, 1.
Hey,
Hello.
howdy, how you doing? There's a comment if you see up above. It's from Shadow188.
How high?
It's a little bit higher, but just saying that they don't regret turning away from the team and becoming a part-time fan. I think that's kind of sad.
Oh,
That this is what it's come to.
I've always come into the stream to see my old team, the Vancouver Canucks. Well, thank you, Shadow. And I don't regret turning away from this team and becoming a part-time fan. The power has faded from this team, and it's sad. Well, yeah, you can react to that if that spurs your Yrvin or whatever you want to talk about. That is sad.
You know how active I am on not only this stream but a lot of other ones, and it's just there's such a wide swath of like fans saying like, we can't trade Hughes. We've got to trade Hughes. We've got to farm picks. We got to turn around really quick. Like, and then some of them blame management, some of them blame Pedersen, some of them blame whoever, right? And we're so broken, you know.
And Yrvin, given your unique perspective of like being on different other streams, whether you're actually on them or just watching, do you find that in every stream there are people not fighting, but all in different kind of opinions, or do you find that the people in here are a little bit different than the people, generally, of course, in Russell's, and they're a little bit different than the people in this stream? Like, I'm kind of curious about that too.
We definitely have our kind of tight. There's a lot of overlap, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But we have our tight knit kind of group, and there's a lot of people in Russell's stream that I don't see in this one, vice versa.
Yeah, which is true. But sorry, what I meant, as opposed to their tightness, rather opinions, though. Do you see varied opinions wherever you go, or do the opinions kind of get shaped by the community that they're part of?
Somewhat. But I would say, if I were to give it a percentage, the overriding opinion is that we just got to do something new. You know?
Yeah.
We've got to turn the new leaf. And I don't know where it's going to go with Hughes. I feel like that is kind of what's painting everything else, just because he's been such a powerful player. He's a once in a lifetime kind of and yeah, only he knows what he's going to do next. I feel like you turn to him and you say, this is where we're headed, do you want to be part of it or not? And if he does, then that's going to be great. It's going to make whatever sort of rebuild or retool we do more quicker. But if he wants to go, that's well within his right, and I just don't feel that there's any trade we can win. That's right. The absolute worst thing is that if we let him walk, because there's been so many trade trees in the Canucks organization history just in the last 15 years that have died, that have really hurt the team. But if he walks, it's going to set the team back another 10 years. And if that's the case, that he has to go, and you got to trade him, but I like I said, I don't think we're going to win any trade.
Yeah, you usually don't when you give away the best player. And you're right. I don't think any fan, well, I shouldn't say that. I can only speak for myself. I wouldn't blame him, because if he walks or if he wants to leave, he would have given us 9 amazing years, right? Don't forget that. It's 3 + 6, or 3 + 5, whatever it was. Yeah.
I mentioned in a recent stream that he said he was talking about that he was raised in Mississauga and how important winning in Canada is.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yes,
that was on the Edmonton Oilers channel. YouTube channel. It's really interesting to see. And there's also one of him and Svechnikov touring the Senators facility. Yeah, because they're potentially going to be a senator. It's kind of funny.
Interesting. Well, yeah, if you ever want to feel good, just keep watching that replay of that 2018 draft, right? And how incredulous Benning and Brackett were when they, And now Barrett Hayden, and I'm bringing on Jacob next. In Jacob's video today, he talked about Barrett Hayden, who was one of the guys picked before Hughes as a potential trade target. It's funny how things work.
Yep, Montreal picked Kotkaniemi and it threw everything off.
Yes, I'm with you. Well, thank you, brother. I always appreciate your support, and I know you're having some fun with this. I get to call him Jay now, not Quinn Hughes. Looks like the WWF'S $1 Million Man, which is always a mouthful.
Too bad. There's always the replays. Yep.
And we got some love for you. I really enjoy Yrvin. Thank you, 604. That's awesome.
Appreciate it, guys.
Well, thank you, brother. I'll let you see yourself out as only you know how.
All right. Swervin Yrvin out.
Perfect. Love it, love it, love it. And speaking of love this next guy. As we wrap up this open mic, it's perfect. It's midnight. We'll let Jacob go for a few minutes before I go. Here he goes, the content creator extraordinaire himself. Brother.
In the darkness.
Yes. Jacob After Dark. You know, can I say something? Don't worry. This is not cutting into your 3 minutes and your last one, so who cares? Is Doodle your last name or is that a nickname?
That is a secret that I cannot tell you.
Okay,
that is a secret of all secrets. Maybe
I will say, I only asked that because I felt really brave. At first, I thought it was a nickname for sure, like Doodle Hockey, Doodle. That's great. That's very catchy. And then I heard you introduce yourself as Jacob Doodle, which doesn't mean it's your last name, but it got me thinking that way. But then I'm back to I think it's your nickname. Anyways, how are you, brother?
It is a great name, though, I think.
I love it. I love it.
Maybe it's real. Maybe it's not. I don't know.
Yes.
I'm doing good, man. Nice to see you, Clay. Love your channel like usual, man. You've been putting out some good streams recently.
Setup looks good, man. With the light and the sound, it looks great. It sounds great.
Yeah, right now, actually, I just have all my lights off. My wife is sleeping, so I'm trying to stay kind of quiet, too, while we're doing this. But and I just turned off all my lights, so hopefully it doesn't wake her up. But I saw you were on. I'm like, oh, open mic. Like, I haven't done this in a while. And I thought I'd come by and say hello. We always chit-chat in DM, but never really on here. So,
no, I'm glad you did.
What do you think about the Canucks so far? Eh?
You know, how much time do we have? No, what I've said is you can't blame their effort. Like that California trip, they're fine. They worked hard all 3 games. Those are 3 good teams, right? Now, they're not amazing, but they're good teams. But they are who they are. If they even at their healthiest, they're barely a playoff team, and when they're not the healthiest, they have to scratch and claw for every single point. You see it, and the games they win, they barely win, right? So it's I'm still going to cheer for them. I'm still going to spend time, energy, and money on this team, creating content, going to games. But I'm realistic enough to see the writing on the wall this season. How about you?
I had them at 97 points.
Me too.
Start of the year, 97 points.
They only have to play at 108 point pace to get to that now.
Not one of my better predictions, but see, like, because we are like pretty positive people, we're the optimistic people. We're like, they're gonna do it, and we are 30th, I think, right now.
Yeah.
31st.
What's the mood? What's the mood for the people that frequent your streams, and what's your own mood and motivation? Is it still the same? Like, has it changed at all?
Well, people are upset. I would say they're actually. I would probably use more disappointed about what the season's kind of happening. But the odd thing is, in the last few weeks, as I've been doing videos and streaming and stuff like that, I've noticed a shift of they're not even pissed off anymore. I don't know if it's if they're apathetic or maybe they're just excited that we're going to potentially trade some of these guys because we're literally 31st in the league. So the thing I always tell people, this team, regardless of what I hear in the media and everything, is I truly believe they will never do a full-blown tear-down rebuild. I just don't think they're ever going to do that. I think there's unless suddenly 50% of the people stop buying tickets and maybe something like that happen, something crazy. But they're still selling out almost every single game, and it's so crazy expensive right now to go to a Canucks game, and they're still selling out. I just don't see them ever doing a full rebuild. So what they're gonna do most likely, and I think you might agree with me, I don't know if you do, but they're gonna do they're going to trade Sherwood, probably get a first or a couple of seconds. They'll trade a Kane and maybe a couple other guys, and then they're either going to flip those picks for something, or they're just going to try to run it back, retool type style. And Buble thinks that's a great idea, and some people think that's a great idea. But me personally, it's not that I want a full-blown sell-off everybody, but you gotta be realistic, like chat. Like, tell me what you think here. So you gotta be realistic. So Quinn Hughes there's a very high probability now that he's leaving. And if we're going to get full value of him, it's most likely going to happen at the trade deadline this year. So if that happens, how do you flip lose Quinn Hughes, lose Sherwood, lose a lot of these guys, and then run it back next year just a little bit younger and sell it? It's so hard. Also, Clay, let me ask you this. What if Quinn Hughes goes and says, you know what? I don't know if I want to come back or not by that deadline. What if he says, I don't know? Maybe not. Well, then what?
Yeah.
Then what do we do?
Well,
Like,
then
do you gamble and potentially lose value? Or do you say, sorry, Quinn, we're still going to trade you? It's brutal.
Jacob, if I'm management and Quinn Hughes shows any inkling that he might consider staying, I'm doing everything I can, not blowing everything up, but I'm doing smart moves to get July 1st, and I'm throwing a $160 million offer at him, 8 times 20. That's what I'm doing.
That's that's a lot of money. You want to throw that at me too while you're at it?
I'll give you 8 times 20, not million 20. I'll give you 160.
That's a lot of money.
I know.
I'll say this. I agree with you pretty much when it comes to like if it does reach that point, I agree with you that you need to just give him an open handbook or checkbook and be like, just what do you want, man? Like, give me something of somewhat ish realistic. Put your name on there, sign it, and let's rock and roll. But if you feel that's not gonna happen, well, are you not kind of doing a disservice to the fan base to the team and organization by not getting that full value for him? Like, it really is an unbelievably tough question. And I guess my biggest hot take would be, or I don't know, because, like, of course, I don't want anybody to lose their jobs or anything like that. I want people to be successful and everything. But I do wonder who's going to make that decision if Quinn decides to stay here until the offseason. Is it going to be Rutherford and Alvin? Is it going to be just Rutherford and someone else? Is it like, we don't really know what's going to happen. It's really wide open. So it's fascinating. It truly is fascinating, Clay.
Well, you're a pro, man. You look like it. You sound like it. I know. Obviously 3 minutes is not enough, so we'll have to jump on each other's shows down the road. But thank you, Jacob, for stopping by. You're a night owl, but I thought you have I know what you do for a living.
I'm working at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, but I saw you on, and I'm like, come on, this is Clay. I gotta jump on with the celebrity over here.
Not at all. No, I appreciate you, man.
Guys. Also, I noticed a lot of people crisscross from our channels. I just want to say thank you to everybody.
Plug your channel before you go.
No, I don't have to do that.
No, but I'm inviting you too. I'm inviting you too. How's that?
Okay. So sure, if you guys aren't a part of my community here, we do interlap a lot with Clay and other YouTube channels communities. It's Jacob Doodle. I'm Doodle Hockey on YouTube. Feel free to go subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the season.
Sweet.
That would be pretty awesome. We drop videos there all the time, and it's amazing. We try to stay positive there, but sometimes it's a little tricky, as we know. But yeah, thank you so much, Clay, for having me on, and I'm sure we'll jump on each other's streams here sooner than later, like usual. So.
Sounds good, brother. Have a great night. Have a good shift tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Okay, see you later.
Have an awesome evening. Cheers, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right. Thanks to everyone who joined me tonight. That was a lot of fun and very nice variety of people on the open mic. So, and thank you for taking the time and the courage to share. And very grateful to all of you. So don't forget that I have a show tomorrow night at 11. That'll be post Canucks versus Avalanche post game, and then no show on Wednesday morning because no shows on Wednesday at all, actually, because I'm out of the house early and not even coming home that night. That doesn't sound right, but it's for a work-related reason. So thank you for being here. Moderators, do what you need to do to keep the... No, we're done. Moderators, thank you for keeping this a safe and respectful place. Members, this is brand new now. Legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovenlander, legendary Brian Blingy Choi, legendary Swervin Yrvin, legendary Jay, and legendary Andrew Chang. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being legends. Thanks to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. Thanks to all of you for watching, liking, and subscribing. On your way out, you can like the video, you can subscribe, you can leave a late donation. And thank you to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Gassy Jack Art, and Mulligan Golf Company. So once again, 11 o'clock tomorrow night, my next show. Wouldn't it be amazing if we were talking about the Canucks beating the Colorado Avalanche? Leaderboard, Fangirl wins with 300 points. Simon is in second with 200. Taylor in third with 150. Swervin Yrvin with 125. And then a bunch of people tied with 75 points. And yes, for those of you that follow my social media, there's a few CCCs out there. As I explained yesterday, I'm offering myself as a Costco companion, Clay's Costco companion. There's Clay's Canucks commentary, and this is very nice. This is my build up to show this one from C Edits. Clay's celebrity charisma. Not sure about the celebrity. I think I just have never a microphone that I didn't like. Well, this is only half correct. The charming is correct. The Catholic is correct, but I'm half Chinese. So, but CCHCHJ would not work. Charming Catholic, half Chinese, half Japanese. That doesn't have the same ring to it. So we'll go with CCC for today. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys. Appreciate this wonderful community. So as always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. What happens when a microscope crashes into a telescope? Yes, what happens when a microscope crashes into a telescope? They kaleidoscope. Clay's corny commentary. God bless. Go Canucks go. Booyah.